Fading conscious.
Yeah. For all my homies, you feel me? Who just wanna chill. Anybody who wanna chill? You wanna chill? I'm trying to see some thrills, you feel me? That's all I want y'all to do. Yo. Turn up, tell them just chill. Sitting back with my homies, got the pack, looking for the fucking thrax, and I tell them just chill. Got the Glock 9 fucking 40. Niggas run up on me cause they want my just chill. Sitting back with my homies, got the pack, looking for the fucking thrax, and I tell them just chill. Got the Glock 9 fucking 40. Niggas run up on me cause they want my homie. Niggas want my fucking homie, want my fucking friends. I'ma try to do it, nigga, to the fucking end. I don't care how much you tryna spend, cause I'm tryna win, tryna mix that with that juice and shit. Man, I'm in the club, throwing dubs, so the hoes holler. I'm popping collars and you know I'm throwing mad dollars. I'm in the motherfucking set because I do it right. I get the money every day, nigga, every night. I'm on that pipe game, so you know I put it down. Everybody in the town, nigga, know the sound. Yeah, we in the hood, so it's all great. I don't give a fuck about these niggas tryna hate. Chill. Sitting back with my homies, got the pack, looking for the fucking thrax, and I tell them just chill. Got the Glock 9 fucking 40. Niggas run up on me cause they want my just chill. Sitting back with my homies, got the pack, looking for the fucking thrax, and I tell them just chill. Got the Glock 9 fucking 40. Niggas run up on me cause they want my homie. Haha. Okay, you can chill now. I'm chill. You chill? Me too. Swag. Yeah. Turn up. What up? What up? What's poppin'? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm back on the third. Well, no, actually, right. Today, Friday. Damn. I don't know why I'm feeling like today is a Thursday. But good morning, good afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Good evening. It's 12:50 p.m. my time, so it's just now like in the early afternoon. I wanted to come in here and, I ain't done one of these in a little minute. So I want to come in here and just talk about something real for a minute. It's just something that I see a lot, Like, I don't see this all the time, but I do see it enough to where it just makes me just shake my head because it's just not a good thing, Like, people got to understand that there are limits and boundaries to everything, there's limits and boundaries, and people like to cross them a lot. But I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all doing good. And I got my coffee right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. I know some of y'all might be like, hey man, ain't you doing SmackDown later tonight? Like, yes, I still plan on doing that later tonight. So y'all get to see me twice, I guess, today. Ooh, this coffee is so good. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that a lot of parents really need to stop. They really do. They really got to stop treating their kids like they're them. Or treating their children like they're on the same level as them. Like I said, like a lot of parents, I don't know what it is. Like I know a lot of times as kids when we're growing up, I know when we be kids, we hate a lot of the things the adults done in our lives. And, a lot of the things wasn't right, but some of that shit was right. And a lot of that stuff happened because provided a boundary, and it gave you a sense of who you are. You know, when you act like you're your friend's kids, it's almost like never really allowing your child to really grow up, you know, and actually go through the stages of being a baby, being a child, being a teen, you know. Something my grandma always used to tell me is that if she always used to, well, it's a couple of things she used to always say. I might as well just throw out here. She always used to be like, when you a kid, stay out of grown folks' business. She used to always tell me that. And she also used to tell me when I was a kid, she used to be like, be a kid while you a kid. And that's very true. That's very true. Those statements always stuck with me because it's true. Just like if you're a kid, stay out of grown folks' business. I see a lot of kids today in grown folks' business. You know, I mean, it's so much stuff on here that I've seen that I can say, but it's true. Like I've seen situations where adults will be out and they will clearly be doing adult stuff, and the kids would be just right there in front of them like it's nothing. At damn near like the kids is with them. I done seen adults talk to their kids as if they were adults. You know, and it disgusted me, to be honest. It literally disgusted me. Like I done seen people do this. They'll be all outside, you know, drinking, doing whatever, and then get to talking to them like in crazy ways. You're cussing at them. You're trying to get them to cuss. You're thinking it's funny. You're thinking it's funny. You're thinking it's cool. But then when these same kids go to school and they get in trouble, then these same parents turn around and say, "Oh, it was the kids' fault. Oh, what's wrong with them?" But you're the same parents who were sitting there encouraging your kids and laughing and telling them that it was funny. Stuff like that. Kids should not be in grown folks' business. They shouldn't. Kids should be in the kid's place. And yes, a kid should be a kid while they're a kid, you know? Otherwise, they're going to grow up and be like, man, I ain't really enjoyed my child life. I wish I would have fucking stood a kid while I was a kid, because shit, all that adult theming and adult life and that y'all try to put on these kids a lot of times, all it's gonna do is make them regret it. Because when they get older, they gonna realize fucking how cool it actually was to be a damn kid. Shit. There's so much less shit you had to worry about, right? You ain't gotta worry about bills. You ain't gotta worry about fucking how you gonna eat and shit. Right? You ain't gotta worry about relationships. You ain't gotta worry about so much shit. That's why I felt like times was so cool when we were young. And that's why I felt like things was just so more relatable, because you didn't have as much shit to worry about. People didn't care as much, you know? Like even when these kids are adults, even when they're adults, I just see it like that. Just because a kid is an adult doesn't mean you can still be a parent, especially when the kid reaches like early 20s and they're still like, still young. Yeah, they're an adult, but they're still young, but they're still going to need you to be in their life as a parent. Not, I'm seeing too many parents nowadays trying to be their best friend so they can be their kids' best friend so they can look cool or fit in some type of it crowd. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about being the best that you could be and teaching your children to do what's right. You can always have a great relationship with your children. There's nothing wrong with loving them. There's nothing wrong with having a great relationship with them. But still be that authority. Still be that figure that, hey, I'm the one who brought you here. Because it's true. You are the one who brought them there. So why would you want to sit on the same level as them? I feel like a lot of these parents purposely sometimes do this on purpose to their children because they don't want to see their children be better than them. And to me, that's just backwards. That's just backwards. I mean, a lot of these parents nowadays, it's true, when it comes to like raising kids and how to do it and why, it's like they do it completely backwards and for the wrong reasons. If anything, you should always be trying to do the best for your child and raise your child up. Shit, you want your child to be better than you. Why? Because that's you. At the end of the day, it's still you. At the end of the day, I just don't understand that. And then I don't, but that's the world we live in. Like I said, and then when a child does something, they turn their necks and they turn their sides and they be like, oh, well, it's the child's fault. Oh, well, it's their fault. But the whole time you was encouraging it. The whole time they learning it from you. Right? A lot of these bad behaviors that we see in children, majority of the time, be from the parents that they got at home. Majority of the time. That's where they be getting it from. Shit, I done seen all types of stuff. Shit, I done seen Muzz talking about shortages for the buses. Like now, well, that's kind of out here, but I bet you that's happening in other places. They don't even want to be bus drivers no more. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Shit, I used to work for that shit years ago. I used to work for them companies back in like 2013, 2014. And man, it was crazy back then. So I can only imagine how it is today. And then you try to discipline someone's kid or you try to do something and now you got to worry about the parents. Now the parents is all in your face acting stupid because they kids done did something. See, the sad part is a lot of these parents are kids themselves. A lot of these parents never really grew up mentally, you know, but still running around having sex for the wrong reasons, but never really took the time out to really mentally build themselves up and make sure they're right in life, you know, and make sure they understand these things. Because when you try to be your kid's friend, a lot of times when that happens, those kids will be doing messed up stuff and be doing stuff and you just ain't gonna care because you're gonna be too much trying to be their friend. You ain't gonna care about what they doing. You just gonna be still being cool because you want to be their friend instead of being a parent, which is letting them know what's up, letting them know. I mean, even if they're adults, yeah, they make their own decisions, but you gotta make a stand for yourself. Let them know how you feel and what's right so they can get an understanding. Don't just go along to get along and then you constantly watch your child fail and fail and fail, but you study going along to get along. That's not right. I done seen it. I done seen it. Grown adult with her grown adult daughter or whatever be coming outside wearing the same exact outfit. Like if that ain't treating your child like that's your damn friend, I don't know what is. I find that to be weird as hell, honestly. That shit is weird to me. But I done seen it. You know, a lot of these people who treat their kids like they're their best friends really ain't got no friends and really ain't got nothing really going on. So they treat their kids like they're their best friends because they feel like that's all they got. That's why that be happening too. See, you got to do what's right for yourself as a parent. If you can get yourself together, doing for your kids shouldn't be as hard. Yeah, it'll be difficult. Yeah, you'll have some things, but it won't be as difficult. Like you won't have as many problems as what you could, basically what I'm saying. Because a lot of unnecessary stuff comes because people are just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, you got to raise your kid with discipline. You got to teach them respect. You got to teach them, you got to make sure they're smart. You know, a lot of these parents don't even try to teach their kids nothing or really like educate them. And really, that's because a lot of them don't really know nothing themselves. A lot of these parents don't want their kids to be that smart because then they going to be like, damn, hey, I don't want my child being that smart because then they going to figure out the fucked up shit I done. That's what it be too. I don't want my kid to be that educated because I don't want them to figure out all the BS I done. It don't matter. They're going to find out anyways. And if you did do BS, that can't stop you from changing it today, right? It's never too late to make a change in your life. It's never too late to change for the better. It's never too late. All you got to do is just do it and stick to it. And don't care about what other people think because you know you doing something right. And doing something right is being a parent to your children, not being your kids' friends. Not talking to them like they're grown, not chi-chi and kit-katting with them like you're literally on the same level as them. No, be an adult. Yes, have a good relationship with them. Be open and honest with your children, but remember that they're your children though.
And just because they're an adult doesn't mean your parenting has to stop. Just because you're an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're an adult don't mean, your kid just turned 21. That don't mean, oh, snap, I'm finna go pop a bottle with my kid. I know y'all done seen that before. Mothers popping bottles with their kids at early ages, smoking with them. Boy, this right. I'm just now thinking about this. Like, I'm like, man, I did watch a damn crazy King of the Hill episode yesterday that kind of reminds me of this situation when I'm talking about. I explained it real quick. It was Bobby. No, it was Hank getting a little upset at Bobby because he was starting to mess with this new girl. But the new girl had these like open ass parents that really didn't care. Like, this is an example of what I'm talking about. Like, these parents literally treated their kids like they're like them. And they was letting their kids do whatever. They was letting them drink. They was letting them have sleepovers. They ended up having a sleepover, and Bobby wanted to go to it, and he went. First thing Bobby was like, he was like, damn. He was like, so they got boys and girls over here sleeping over? And they left. And the parents just left. Like, damn. Hold on. Well, let me read this real quick. Okay. For real. We see that shit too much, man. I feel like, and again, I feel like a lot of parents do this because they just haven't really fully grown up themselves, man. Just really fully grow up and mature. And you can't be afraid. Like, I feel like some people are afraid of their children. Like, you can't be afraid of your kids. What you afraid of? Like I said, losing a friend? If you know they ain't doing right, then they not doing right. I've seen parents clearly know that their kids is up to no good and won't say nothing long as they can get a little piece of it, long as they can get a little part of it. They ain't gonna say nothing. Right? They could know they kids could literally be out here robbing and stealing and they wouldn't even care. They just be like, all right, if you go to jail, get locked up, that's on you, and just make sure you bring me back something. It won't say nothing. Just like how many parents out here who don't know their kids are selling drugs. They'll know their kids selling drugs, but again, won't care. Shit, there's some parents out here that'd be like, hey, let me get some of that. Again, you got to be a parent to your kids, man. You can't be your kids' friends thinking you can win them over like that. Like, look, sometimes you're going to have to make your children upset for them to understand and get stuff. Sometimes you're going to have to stand up for yourself. That's just what you got to do. What up, Drip? Hey, good afternoon and have a good stream. Yeah, I ain't going to be on here for too much longer. I just wanted to come on here and just chat it up about something real quick. I ain't, chat it up for a minute about a little real talk. But yeah, I hope you're doing good though, Dre. But yeah. Nope. I know y'all done seen it. I mean, even with the little kids, I know y'all done seen little kids before. Kid be young as hell, but be talking grown in the mother. I remember when I was growing up, yeah, we used to cuss a little bit. We used to talk a little wild, but not like these kids today. Right? You would be in the house or you will be just listening. Kids, they be loud as they want to be. And when ain't no parents around or when ain't no adults around, that's when you really get to hear what the kids be saying. And I be hearing it because these kids be loud. I be hearing these young kids who I know barely even 10 years old, and I know it. And they'll be in there cussing and stuff, talking like grown adults. I mean, literally forming full sentences with cuss words. And it just make me sad. Because we as parents, we should be parents. Like I said, we should be putting books in front of these kids. We should be teaching these kids how to do stuff, how to learn, how to clean up, how to do this, do that. We shouldn't be putting them on our level when they're not even on that level. They got to learn how to be a kid first, then got to grow up, you know? We letting our kids watch the worst of the worst of movies. And I know a lot of parents got a bad habit of that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My parents didn't really care about too much, like, unless they seen it. But most of the stuff, I swear they didn't care about. But you got to care about that too. You got to care about your kids, what they watch and stuff. Don't be letting them watch adult ass shit. And they ain't even, like I said, they ain't even 10 years old yet. And they already watching all types of R-rated stuff. Watch these games too. Don't be having your kids playing all these damn M-rated damn games too, because that's another problem too. Again, just because you know you play the game and it's M-rated don't mean your kid got to play the game and it's M-rated. You know, this is the example I'm giving. I mean, especially a lot of these games these days. I'd be questionable about the T-rated games, right? But I ain't gonna lie, most T-rated games ain't too bad, even for kids. But you gotta watch some of them T-rated games. I ain't even gonna stunt. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yo, I play Call of Duty. I gotta have my children playing Glocks and bangers, shooting up everybody, blood everywhere, cuss words all over the place, killing all over the place, sex all over the place. And yeah, it's not real, it's a game, but it's still an imitation of reality. You know, that's what a lot of video games are today. They're just imitations, perceptions of reality. You know, I see it a lot too. I'm gonna be ending this soon, but I'm gonna make one more point. Let me make one more point because I don't want to make this too long. But hey, y'all can definitely come back, comment, like, hit the Cash App if y'all like stuff like this, because I got many more things I could talk about and discuss. We could talk about and discuss, but like even with little girls, I see this a lot. Even in media and on TV shows, I see this a lot. They'll have little girls come up and they'll just be treating little girls like they're grown. Like even on a lot of these, like, like guest shows, like your J Hoods and your Sherry Shepherds, like they'll invite these little girls on and parents won't even be there. I'm like, where are their parents? Parents won't even be there. They be having little girls nowadays, they be dressing up literally just like they're grown women, be making their hair like they grown, dressing their clothes like they grown, and they be sitting there trying to make that normal. And again, here it goes. Stop treating your kids like they're your friends. Treat your kids like they're kids. That's a kid. So you treat them as a kid. And I be seeing that a lot. Just have them come up, don't even have their parents there. Literally do the whole interview with them like they grown. And like I said, these kids barely even got their damn teeth in, but sitting there and be looking a certain way and be acting a certain way. And they'll promote that type of stuff. I don't see it in the boys as much when it comes to like media and advertisement, but they'll do it with the boys too. But I noticed that with the girls though, a little bit more. They be doing that with the girls. And they should, and again, them kids need to be kids. Let them enjoy their lives. Okay. We gotta stop doing that with our kids, man. We gotta stop making them think that adult life is cool. It's like, yeah, when you're an adult, yeah, you can make your own decisions. You could do that, but it ain't all shiny and cool like what they may think it is. Being an adult comes with a lot of responsibility. And if you're not able to keep up with it, it could be the end of you. And you may not always have that support. That's what we should be teaching our children, not teaching our children, just skip a whole, just skip 10 years, just skip 15 years. You're me. Like, what? You're me. You could do what I do. You could dress what I dress. You could watch what I watch. No. Watch this, man. Like I said, I can go on and on, boy. I can go on and on about this, but because I'm just starting to think about some other stuff. But it's okay though. Look, y'all. I just wanted to make this real quick. Just put a good message out there because we got to really do better with our children. Like I say, even when they're adults, that doesn't stop you from being a parent and telling your kids right from wrong and letting them know that you care and letting them know that you are still their parents. Yeah, they can make their own decisions. Yeah, but you still have a say so and authority as well, you know. And we can't blame our children for a lot of the things that they do, knowing that we could have did better for them so they wouldn't do it to begin with, you know. But all right. I hope y'all enjoy this. Again, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna try to make some more real stuff. Y'all probably gonna see me later tonight for a SmackDown. I'll probably be back a little bit later. Y'all already know. And I'll catch y'all up on that and let y'all know what's going on with that. What up, ITB? He said, yep, you got to be a mentor to kids or they turn into delinquents. Yes, and I agree. Right? And then, like I said, then when they do get delinquent, you got to be accountable, you know, because I see that so much. Once the child do step out of line or something bad happen, now it's their fault. Like, no. We got to be there. We got to be there for them. We got to be there for them. You know, and the more you do right for them, the more better you do for them, the more better they gonna bring into your life, the more better they gonna have in your life. You know, that's why I feel like as parents, we should always do the best for our kids, because in the long run, then that means they'll be there for us and doing the best for us, because we ain't gonna be young forever, you know. Yeah, we all gonna, if we are blessed enough to make it that far in life, we gonna need somebody there for us, family, someone. So it's best to do what's right, and they'll appreciate it. What up, Nick? What's happening, man? Hi, folks. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming through. We coming up on 30 minutes. So I could probably think about some other stuff. But again, I'll be on here later tonight around about 8 o'clock Central Time PM. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Peace out, everybody, and have a good one.